Man, if you haven't taken your daily dose of cringe, then make sure you keep on watching. We have movies that blew an entire $6 million budget to earn $1,900 at the box office. And there are others that have become classics in how bad they are. So here are the 10 scenes so badly acted we can't ever forget them. Let's dive right into it, shall we? Number 10, The Wicker Man, Nicolas Cage.
Take those masks off.
Hey, stop
Come here.
We're going to be starting off this list with Nicolas Cage's performance in The Wicker Man. You know that iconic movie from the early 70s that got a remake in 2006? And people hated everyone involved in this new adaptation. Yup, that's the one. If you don't believe people hated the movie, then take a look at the Rotten Tomatoes reviews. One of the movies has a 15% rating, and then the other one has 89%. Something just doesn't add up here. And it's our guess that Nicolas Cage's performance had something to do with it. Number 9, ATV General in General.
That's right, Georgia. Make them feel seen, heard, comforted, whatever they need. Got a problem with that? Get an MD. Any questions?
Dixie D'Amelio had her acting debut on ATV General. This was a short TV series that aired online, and it features a lot of the famous TikTokers. These included Diego Martir, Eric Montanez, Lauren Kettering, and Gabby Morrison. So, if this TV show is proving anything, it's that acting is really hard. Now, we can't put all the blame on these young TikTokers. The writing was god-awful as well. I mean, just from the first episode, Maddie Monroe kept looking at the camera while they were walking down the corridor, and we thought the rest of the dialogue was written by a god-awful AI machine that auto-generates text that the actors had to say. On top of that, these actors should try to tell their voice to follow the tone of the script. Angry is monotonous. Sad is monotonous. Excited is monotonous. Change it up a little. Oh, and make sure you watch the whole video, because at number 6, we have Adam Sandler's worst movie of all time. Number 8, The Room, Tommy Wiseau.
Not hit her. It's not true. It's shit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Tommy Wiseau is a Polish actor that came to the US and started acting. He should have stayed in Poland. We know that's a little harsh, but when you see The Room, you'll see what we mean. This movie is so bad, we spent half the time smashing that like button just like you should if you haven't done so already. But no, in reality, we were face-palming ourselves. Seriously, the dialogue was so out of place that it sounded unnatural. It sounded like some alien came down and gave Tommy a script that he had to act out. Maybe that's why the movie only made, get this, $1,900 at the box office. This was on a $6 million budget. But somehow, and don't ask us how, we're also scratching our head at this one. Somehow, the most famous scene from this movie made it to the Disaster Artist. That's the one where Tommy goes, "I did not hit her. It's not true. It's BS. I did not hit her. Oh, hi, Mark." This scene is actually popular on YouTube. Number 7, all the Hulk Hogan movies.
Want to see something?
Pretending to be a wrestler and pretending to be on a movie set are two completely different things. And no one provided this better than Hulk Hogan. Sure, Dwayne Johnson has become a legend and somewhat of a real-life superhero. But Hulk Hogan was just cringy in all the movies he did. No Holds Bar is just one of the movies Hulk did, and he actually plays a wrestling champion that needs to fight in a ring. This was supposed to be the role he was born to play. But nope, the movie was so bad that you actually had fun watching it. Shadow Warriors 2 is the bad movie that gave us the catchphrase, "This is not our coconuts, brother." But the one that takes the cake has to be Santa with Muscles. It's got anticlimactic fight scenes and a crystal that shines and shakes. Okay. Number 6, Jack and Jill, Adam Sandler.
I gotta pick Jill up at 4 in the morning.
She comes once a year and she's leaving on Sunday.
Adam Sandler is one of the best comedians of all time. But when it comes to Jack and Jill, his comedic genius came to a grinding halt. Why? How about the fact that the movie has received a Rotten Tomatoes rating of just 3%? Many people consider it to be the worst movie ever made. And with that kind of title, you're sure to start questioning your movie-making capabilities. In fact, the movie was nominated for a jaw-dropping 12 Razzies in all of the 10 categories. It was the start of the show, that thing, but for all the wrong reasons. It even won Worst Picture, Worst Actor, and Worst Actress. And to think, this was the last Regis Philbin performance we would ever get to see. Number 5. After Earth, Jaden Smith. One of the hardest things for a young actor is to be born in a family of actors. That's what happened to Jaden Smith, Will Smith's son. He appeared in After Earth alongside his father, and nepotism proved to be fatal once more. You see, Will Smith even said that this movie is one of the most painful failures of his career. The movie rocked his entire life, and he had to rethink everything he knew about movie making and his career. It was profitable, but it didn't make nearly enough money. Not to mention, Jaden Smith wasn't ready to take on the entire movie on his shoulder, while Will's acting ability was just wasted. If the line, "They're eating her, and then they're going to eat me, oh my god," doesn't ring any bells, then just keep on watching until the very end. The movie is god-awful. Number 4. The Godfather III, Sofia Coppola. As we said, nepotism is no good, especially when it comes to popular movies. One of the most famous examples includes Sofia Coppola in the third Godfather movie. You see, Winona Ryder dropped out of the movie, and they had to replace her. Since Francis Ford Coppola was the main guy behind this film, they opted in for his daughter. We wonder why. Anyways, this was Sofia's first acting gig, and when you pair a newbie with Pacino, you know you're going to be getting a movie like this. Number 3. Samurai Cop. The whole goddamn thing.
You son of a come back here, you.
Okay, we were watching the movie and we couldn't believe this actually exists. Everything that could go wrong with one movie went wrong with this movie. The first thing we couldn't cover our eyes to was the horrible, absolutely horrendous dialogue. I mean, if they paid a writer to write this script for this movie, they got played. Seriously, who in the world talks like that? And the flirting? Oh, the flirting. On top of that, you have these expressionless actors that speak monotonously, and the entire movie seems more like torture than anything else. We're not going to even talk about the lighting, the filming, and the dubbing. Number 2, Troll 2, Everything. Okay, when it comes to bad filming, bad editing, bad acting, bad costumes, bad dialogues, bad effects, and everything in between, Troll 2 takes all the Razzies. The movie is so bad that Rotten Tomatoes gave it an approval rating of just 5%. The movie's infamous scene, "Oh my good," has become synonymous with this movie. Just look at this scene with the father getting ready to beat his son for his bad behavior at the dinner table. Look at his face. Now close your eyes and listen to his voice. Something is out of tune.
What are you going to do to me, Daddy?
Tighten my belt by one loop so I don't feel hunger pains. And your sister and mother will have to do likewise.
Number 1. This entire scene. Oh Lord, it pains us to know that such a horrible movie exists somewhere in this world. Just look at this fight scene. Apparently when you smack a guy on the neck, he will jump across the room and then you can shoot him with your gun. In fact, when you shoot him, we will start screaming and keep screaming while he's rolling around on the furniture. You know, for dramatic effect. Somehow, we're doubting this scene was put in slow-mo. We think the quote-unquote actor was rolling. On a related note, do you know any other terrible movie moments? You can tell us in the comment section below. If you like more movies like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.